All right, Ansley. Today we are going to skip the beforehand, left, afterhand, right, touch, and name because you did all that last time, but that is always a warm-up that needs to be done. It should not take longer than 2 minutes, and in that you're asking all the questions in that first part. But there is one part in the closure. Well, yeah, let's do one part that's in the practice. So let's say you've done your beforehand, left, afterhand, right, touch, and name, how many letters on the alphabet, blah, blah, blah. And then I say, Ansley, we're going to talk about your beforehand and your afterhand. Okay, your beforehand comes before this hand, right? When you think of the alphabet, it can be split. If we were to divide it right in the middle, we would draw a line like that between the sections. This would be your first half, and this is your second half. Okay? I also said this is your beforehand, and this is your afterhand. What I want you to do for this activity is you're going to touch and name letters with your beforehand. I'll call them out, and you repeat and touch that letter. A. G. N. You still use your beforehand right now. U. Now let's practice with your afterhand. D. K. Q. Okay, now we're going to try for our closure a different activity. I'm going to give you a letter, and you are going to point to it with your afterhand. So let's touch the letters. Let's just do one for practice. D and E. So put your beforehand on D and your afterhand on E. You're going to say you're going to say the letter that is after D is E. E. Okay, let's go find O with your beforehand. O. Now take your other hand. What comes after? So you're going to say the letter after O is P. You say it on your own. P. The letter
After O is P.
Let's do one more and see if you have it. With your beforehand, will you touch the letter U?
After U is V.
That is exactly correct. Okay, then at the bottom of this first page, we have our advanced reading deck and our initial reading deck. These are the advanced reading deck cards, okay? These are what you already know, so this is all review. Ansley, oh, how rude. Can you tell me the name of this letter? She only has the 2, so it's going to be quick. And? Just pig. Just sound. Okay, now, it does not tell you to do this activity here, but this is their ISD cards. It's like initial spelling deck or instant spelling deck. So right here is where I incorporate it, and I just tell the students they can either draw on a straight line on their desk, grab your marker, or they can just do their own line or not even have a line if they're pretty good writers. But they need to be pretty good writers to not have a line. Okay, Ansley, I'm going to give you the sound echo. Name. Write it one time quickly. This is a quick activity. Okay, our next one is B. Name. Always name before you write. Okay, Ansley, we are going into your new learning. That has a little bouncy thing that pops up every once in a while. Should we make sure our time is moving? Maybe we'll check it for us. Just push stop.
Come on.